Alright, welcome back to Scrutinized. We're on night 3 of detective mode, night 3 of 7. We're gonna get some root kits real quick. We're gonna get 3 of them. Edwin Thompson is a male with brown and brown. Right here. We can fail 2 more times before game over. It's fucking Edwin again, man. Same old shit. He has a habit of taking way too many drinks at my bar, does some dumb shit like start a bar fight, gets kicked out, somehow crawls back in like a cockroach that won't die, and raises a storm when the bartender says she's cutting his ass off. Last night was a whole other monster, man. Comes in around 8, downs some Tim Dean like his life depends on it, pukes half of it out on some poor guy who's having a rough night, starts yet another fight with another one, somehow got shanked in a mess. I hear he's doing fine, but hey, he started. Do me a favor, toss him in a cell for a week or 2. Is this really warring our time? He doesn't have a record. We're insta-cracking this one. Bar near me. Tap house near me. What to do when a loved one passes. Grief counseling. How to get over loss. How to cope with loss. So he's drinking because someone died. Tell me what you want to get from the soda gang. Hey, where are you going? It's getting late. Penelope. So his wife died that night. I was not answering, so I figured that sounds great. It's only been a few days, but I need to know you're okay. This isn't really your thing. So his wife died. She went to the store and got killed. Okay, got that one right. Dennis Winkler is male, blonde, and blue. I was sitting out on the front porch reading a magazine when I saw a man running down the street. He was naked and laughing hysterically. I spilled my coffee. He passed a young man walking on the sidewalk, and he was just stunned. He was just stunned as I was, frozen in place like a deer looking to the headlights of a car. He went up and shoved him out of the way and continued down the road. I never saw anything so bizarre. I think it was that man up the road, Mr. Winkler. He always seems so happy. What a nutty way to start a day. Oh, he was naked. Okay, I was gonna say where's the crime, but doesn't have a record. That one didn't seem to have one. So I'm already down to 1. Good hobbies. How to paint videos. Discontinue my medication. How to feel useful. He paints and goes paragliding. It seems like he just quit his medication and that's how that happened. I'm gonna risk shredding him. Got right. Jennifer Connelly. She's brown, blue, and female. Blood Angel 123. This one woman from the neighborhood has been following me for a few weeks. At first I thought it was just my imagination and that it was all coincidence, but she's always shopping when I'm there, walking her dog when I'm jogging. The day before yesterday I met her outside my school and asked what she was up to. She told me that she wanted to pick up her son from school. I know better. She only has one son and he's 13 years old. So he's too young for high school. Not necessarily. I don't like the feeling that I'm always being watched by this lady whenever I go, wherever I go. So remember, for these we have to search by their screen name. Did I spell it right? Jen, 1 N, 2 Fs. So remember, for social media we search by her screen name. Blood Angel. We need 4 pieces of evidence. We leave tomorrow night. Time to make some diner soon. Only one solution left. The final solution. Figure out a way to destroy it. I'm just waiting for the right moment. Supposed to complete that little bitch. She won't give up. Everybody's supporting her and wants to help her take my beloved husband away from me. Surrounded by liars and cheats who have made it their goal to humiliate me and take my husband from me. Put those in there. I'm gonna look up and see if she has a record. She got into a bar fight with her husband and tried to commit suicide by cop. They took her to the police station under charges of 2 counts of attempting murder, including that of a police officer, domestic abuse, and resisting arrest. I needed that. Alright, we're gonna go through her phone now. Signs that my husband's cheating, private detectives in the area, mobile phone tracking, how do I recognize a liar, order surveillance cameras, gun shops in the area. Okay, whatever floats your boat. Mark. I bought some food. Your beautiful mistress at the diner, right? I have no idea what you're talking about. Where are you? Overtime. Of course you're with that little bitch. Jenny, I'm in a meeting. It's 5 p.m. I don't cheat on you. No. Wait, what? Mason. Ah, I can't click anything. You know Hannah, she's your age from the neighborhood? Yes, I do. Why do you ask? Tell me all about her. Tell me everything about her now. Is something wrong? I don't really know Hannah, and I'd like to know why you're asking. Tell me immediately what I want to know, otherwise you can look for another yard in which you can earn money in the future. This conversation is really very uncomfortable. I would like it to stop here. You men are all the same. She thinks that her husband's cheating on her, but it doesn't seem like he is. Of course we can't search his phone, so who knows. I'm gonna fax this and see if that's right. Oh, I got that right. I was kind of iffy on that one. Alright, so we got an unknown female, 5 foot. Red hair, blue eyes. Between 45 and 55. Ah, I'm having problems clicking for some reason. Carolyn O'Neill, interesting way of spelling Carolung. Alright. I was jogging around the park when I saw a woman pushing a girl into a car. I had my headphones in and they were far away, but it looked like the girl was crying as she clutched her face. What I could see for sure was the girl was getting yelled at by the woman, but as I took my headphones out to listen, I couldn't make out what was being said. Could have been a foreign language for all I know. My poor hearing has only suffered after blasting music in my headphones for so many years. Sorry, I'm running out of breath. Let's clear all these out. Oh, wow. I suck at this. Screw it. I'm out of instant cracks now. Makeup to cover black eyes, treatment for black eyes at home. What the hell is wrong with this bitch? Oh no. This is a breakout job for aspiring models to help build that resume. Client B. Anything for me, of course, when we're how many? 2 blondes, a redhead, and a bitchy brunette that won't shut up. That's going to be a problem. I'm not going to give you full for a bitch. No one will want her. I'll handle her. She's good enough. She'll get a good price out of the country. She a sex trafficker? It sounds like she has a fake modeling agency that she's using as a front to get girls for sex trafficking. If I need one more thing of evidence, I probably could have got it from the phone, but sounds like I should probably get back into the phone. Which sucks because I gotta go through those 4 levels again and I don't have any more cracks. I shouldn't have closed the phone out. Color correcting concealer. Hopefully that'll be good enough. Yep, it was. So we got male, black and green. Joseph. Listen, I don't even want to be here, but my wife insisted. My kid goes to John Hughes Secondary School. She's in the 9th grade and all that stuff. She came home 2 nights ago after her theater club rehearsal, saying that one of her teachers was cutting a classmate's arm and filling up jars with their blood. She's always told me crazy stuff for attention, but this takes the cake. She's saying that the teacher just got that Best Teacher of the Year award. Joseph Chase was the one that did it. The same guy whose face has been plastered in the newspaper the last few days. Can you believe it? Somehow she's got my wife convinced, but if you knew the tales my daughter has stirred up these past few years, you'd think the same as me, make of it what you will. I doubt he's gonna have a police record if he just won Teacher of the Year. But yeah, that's what I thought. Now we gotta get into the phone, and I suck at these root kits, and I could buy 2 more, but I kind of want to save them. Save my DOS coin in case I make it to the next night. Jeez. Gotcha. Look at those pictures first. School supplies, best teacher supplies, courting James therapist. High school plays, anniversary gifts, wedding anniversary gifts, how to powder blood, sterile blood, new movies on Vogue, children's blood. Therapist. If you don't contact me in the next hour, I will assume you are drinking a student's blood again, and I will alert you to the police. My wife, not seriously. You make a promise that you make it to our weekly appointments for your own sake. So well, if I miss them, you'll tackle on my fucking wife. Does she know what you're giving me therapy for exactly? Of course not. Promise she still thinks it's for stress. Can't say shit like that. My job's on the line. My marriage, my reputation. Here. Therapist just called to say you skipped your appointment again. Imagine my surprise when he said again. I know, I'm sorry I got caught up at work. It's only Monday, you're a teacher, not a doctor, developing a cure for cancer. Call it a day and come home. Ella. Mr. Chase, I hope you're doing well. I'm still having trouble with the lines you gave me. Could you help me out? The lines you gave me? Yeah. Oh, for plays. He also does plays, that's right. I was thinking Coke for a minute. Sniffy dust, sorry. Could we meet for coffee? I don't drink coffee. You know what boba is? Not quite. You can tell me. If you're starting to feel better now after yesterday, I feel really good about helping you out. Usually the idea of donating blood scares me, but knowing it helps you, well, help me. Did you really mean it when you said I could get a lead role if I helped you? Yes, of course. I keep my promises. Now do your part and I'll do mine. Just make sure to hide those cuts until they heal. What the... He's drinking his student's blood. Alright, we got an unknown male. Brown, not blonde, and hazel. 6 foot. Between 30 and 35. I'm sure more than one will come up. 3. It's around 170 and 6 foot, so I'm going to assume it's Anthony Hyman. Walking home from work, I saw a man come out of an alleyway near the butcher shop off Clearview Road. He was alone and had some dart stains on his shirt and hands. I saw he was on the phone with someone, but was very quiet about what he was saying. He eyed me in the distance, watching him, and walked off quickly. Curious about what I had just seen, I tried to follow him, but he lost me around the corner. Either he started running or he hid from me. At any rate, it was pretty weird. Alright, so this dude has a screen name. Usually I'll only go to their social media when it has their screen name on here. That's... usually that means we'll find something. That's the same dude. Now available for pet sitting. If you need someone taken care of, send DM. Rates upon request. Cash in, pay me only. No credit. No card payments accepted. Pet sitting, and he was hanging out at the butcher shop near Clearview Road. So is he kidnapping people's pets and then selling them for meat? The only reason I would come to that conclusion is because this is one of Adam's games. If this was not a Reflex Studios game, I'm not gonna get it. Nope. We're gonna fail this one because I got locked out. I'm pretty sure he's guilty though of exactly what I said. No, he has a police report, but it's the police exonerated him. Just because I have nowhere else to go, we're just gonna check his debit card. Hunger gloves, disinfecting wipe, rubbing alcohol, allergy mask, jogger pants, hoodie, bleach bottle. I have literally nothing to go on, so I'm gonna shrug it, even though I'm pretty sure he was selling people's pets for meat. Yeah, I knew I got that wrong, so we can fail one more time. Not really off to a good start. We got female, 5'6", blonde and blue. Between 30 and 40. About 120 pounds. Ooh, this one's... I feel like it could be either of these two. I think that might be a little too tall. Alright, let's read what the report says, and then we'll figure out who this belongs to. My son has been having nightmares where some evil woman comes into his room, sits, and watches him as he tries to sleep. He'll usually run into my room scared, or he'll end up wetting the bed in terror. I always try to assure him that it's nothing and that I'll go away, but just recently he brought me something that has me reconsidering. My son handed me a piece of paper that had cursive writing on it that said, "I am real." It isn't my son's handwriting, it isn't mine, and it's not his babysitter's either. The night after that, I swore I heard his window slam shut. There was no one in his room or my house, but I've nailed the windows down, and he's been sleeping with me for the past few nights. Alright. So, suspect number one for me is going to be Hayden Lewis. She has a screen name, and then the other person I think it might be is Darla Martin. Let me check Hagen's social media first before we go through people's phones. Look how handsome my husband looks in this shot from his feature in Modern Business. So I'm just addressing this now, but I'm grateful for your kind words of support about my sister. She'd be so happy to know just how loved she was. I know she and mom are down there smiling. Absolutely devastated at the loss of my beautiful sister Amelia. She's married, but her little sister just died. I mean, it would help if we know how old her little sister was when she died, but it looks like they were about the same age. Because I was going to say that could kind of justify her sitting and watching some neighbor kid if, like, her sister was little, but it looks like they were only a couple years apart. I'm going to go through Starla Martin's. This one's hard for me. Yes, this is a little weird, but someone tell me I'm not the only person. Does anyone else love the smell of gas stations? I actually love the smell of gas myself. I know I usually wouldn't do this, but we have a beautiful home for sale. Grateful today, I love my job. Nothing really out of the ordinary there. Let's go Hayden Lewis. This one's hard. Looking for like a breaking and entering report or something. October 8th, a home belonging to Gerald Holmes was set on fire. Found suspect sitting in her car with an empty gas can. So she burnt down the car that or the house that she was selling. I'm not convinced it's either of these people. I'm gonna look up. Pretty sure it's not Hattie, because I remember her from a different case. I'm gonna run out of time, but even if I run out of time, I'm okay, because I did my quota. Yeah, she was the corrupt cop. Lisa Potternut. The hunt starts, the night is my playground. If parents really value their children, they wouldn't make it so easy for someone like me to get to them. Okay guys, I was wrong, it's definitely Lois. Really been missing my son lately. It would have been 11 years since he passed. 11 years of me looking for something or someone to fill the void he left. I won't be getting caught again anytime soon. I love seeing the look on their faces. Okay, hold up. It would have been 11 years since he passed. Age 20. I just wanted to point that out, Adam. Oh wait, it says age 20 here, but on her ID it says she's 31. So she would have been 20 when he was born, but why? So, alright. And it says height 5'4", 120, height 5'9", weight 128. So she's obviously lying on her social media. It also says that she's blonde and blue, and here it says brown and brown. I wonder if this was an accident or if she's just intentionally making everything up over here. I don't know. Anyways. If I fail this, I have 4 things over here I can pull over, but still. I can also check her police report. I always second guess myself. You stop? It's one of the things I hate about Windows 10. They throw up all my notifications at the same time. I freaking hate it. Lockpick techniques. Making my writing unidentifiable. Sure that people keep their windows unlocked during the summer, stalking children. I want to read her messages. Mom. I found him. He looks just like him, and it's him. I know it's him, Mom. I found him finally. LOL, you couldn't even keep your actual son safe? Don't make me think you've found someone to replace him. Useless. The hell is up with that mom? Oh, come on. Send it. Thank you. Looking for a male is black and hazel. There's a lot of them. So this one's gonna be hard too. Oh no, we know his name. What the hell? I'm an idiot. I have reason to believe that Louis attempted to take some unwarranted photographs of my wife. When I was out of town on business, he helped us set up a security system about 2 months ago. My wife checked the cameras and found them zoomed in on various parts of the house. She checked the recording and said she could see the camera tracking her. No one should have access to the cameras other than my family. When I came back, the footage was deleted from the DVR. Don't have anything to go on other than the word of my wife, but I don't see why she'd have any reason to lie to me. Right there. So this could be game over here. There's the receipt for the security system, but we already knew that he installed it, so it doesn't matter. Espinoza. He doesn't have social media. Alright, the only thing I can do here, since I can't get into the phone, is shred it and hope for the best. Oh, I got it. So he didn't do anything. And hey, I have coins now, so I'm gonna buy one. The night's about to end in an hour, but I didn't meet the go to bed early, but I met the quota. Matt Walker is a male with black and brown. Let's see if I can at least get through this one. We had a family dinner in the backyard tonight, and Matt came outside to relieve some steam, I think. He saw us in our yard before anything happened, but when he went into his garage, we could hear him tearing the place apart. An average person would have contained themselves in front of others, but instead he unloaded that anger a few feet away from us, and that just wasn't right. So he got pissed off about something. Well, okay. Reports of multiple cars racing. Officer responded witnessed 12 cars in the immediate area that appeared to be lined up for races. Could flash my lights and siren all previously stationary vehicles took off, followed behind a gray Bonda Traffic. God damn it, Adam. As it turned onto Pearl Street, the suspect crossed over the double yellow line into oncoming traffic multiple times. After turning the corner, it was clear to me that the vehicle fleeing at a high rate of speed as they passed all traffic. Persons were searched. The vehicle was searched, but nothing was found. Driver was Matthew Walker was arrested in charge of reckless driving. I wonder if I wait till 4, will the night end and I'll go to bed just fine, or will it count this as a failure because I'm in progress, but I have nothing to go on. I have no idea how this could possibly help, but I really hate those root kits, especially now. So is like the next night gonna be 5 lines I have to go through? Let's try it. Alright, so he was up to something, but I couldn't get into his phone, so... Anyways, we failed on night 3 again. Next video, I won't post another video unless I can start at night 4. So we're not just going straight through from the beginning again. So I'll try and get to night 4 and post a new video soon. Anyways, I'm having a lot of fun with this, but we'll see on the next one.